Hey Team Canada, Cindy Kleba here. I'm really excited. I had one of those nights last night where I couldn't really sleep. You know, have you ever had those nights where you just like all the ideas are starting to roll and you're like, okay, I just need to breathe. I go through the Lord's Prayer. I got up and had a snack. And anyway, so yesterday I had a couple of tougher conversations, and then I had a conversation with Nicola that was really quite great. And looking back at it now, it was like a performance review for me. And what I said to him was, I said, okay, so looking at my leadership over the last couple of years, what are my growth edges? What could I do better at? How can I lead more effectively? How could I make a difference more? And he said, after saying a bunch of nice things about my leadership and my character and authentically, built up where he sees my strengths, he then said there's two things, which is so refreshing, because when, if he would have said, and there's 10 things that you suck at, and it would have been hard. But he said, there's really just two things that I see if you can change. I believe major difference can be made, that your leadership will be a lot more effective. So here's the two things he said to me. He said, one, spread out your hours. And I was like, okay, yes, I get that. And here's why. Over the years, like in my 30s, I'm now 40, over my 30s, growing the business, it's been having babies. So it's constantly adjusting. When am I working? How am I working according to where my stage of my kids are at, right? And so for the first 5 or 6 of those, I was doing mornings quite regularly, Monday to Friday. And then when grade 1 happened and I still had little kids, I would adjust. And then the last 4 or 5, because of help that I've had in the home and just logistics of kid stuff, it was more effective for me to go, how could I work really hard Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays? And so that's what I've done. But in the meantime, what I didn't realize was that because I'm less available Friday, Saturday, and Monday, then that creates a gap where you as the leaders are going, well, I feel alone, or I don't feel supported on those other days. And so finally seeing it from that perspective, I went, oh my goodness, okay, so if I can just spread out my time. So he didn't say you have to work 24/7 or you have to get rid of your values with your family, but just if there's a way to just spread out your hours so you can be available longer, more days. So I thought, okay, I'm excited about that. I can totally see that happening. I know how that's going to look in the fall. Right now in the summer, we know how it is with summer with kids at home. I'm just looking at each week and all the different activities with camps and swimming lessons, I'm just looking at, okay, when can I work and how can I spread that out? Anyways, you got the picture, being more available. So that's my commitment to you, is how can I be available more like Monday to Friday and Saturdays with things. Number 2, he said, teach the how in the business. And again, I went, yeah, because you know how it is. We all do many things that create success in our life and in our businesses. And then sometimes we just stop doing what's created success and we don't even know why. But, you play a certain game at a spa that creates bookings and then you stop playing that game, whatever. And that's what I had done. I had really, without realizing it, I had stopped focusing on the how piece. And so him just saying that out loud was like, okay, those are two things I can do differently. So I'm excited. And one thing that I want to do with being more present, more available, more days, is just give you little tidbits and videos like this. So I have about 1 minute left because I'm committed to keeping this to 5 minutes or less. And I'm just going to leave you with Cindy's mindset tool, because so much of our business is about mindset. And many of you have heard me say this, not thousands, hundreds of times, lots of times. But for me, I believe that in our business, it's all about our mindset, just like an athlete. If our mindset is in the right space, we can create crazy results. And so for me, one of the ways that I do that and create a good mindset is gratefuls, wins, and wants. So literally taking a pen and paper, often in my day book, I'll just write gratefuls. And it's good to do this just in the realm of your business if you're starting your work time and you want to have a good mindset in your business. So I'll be like, I'm so grateful for great leadership, like Nicola and Evelyn and the directors, and I'll name them. I'm so grateful for the different trips that I've gone on, or even BeautyNet, the different products, right? So gratitude puts your heart in the right space. And then wins is just looking back at what are the wins that I've had in my business. I've booked spas, or I got up and I've done this, this mindset exercise. And then wants, what do I want in my business? So gratefuls and wins and wants is an awesome way to put you in the right mindset. So I'm going to sign off. I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys. Blessings to you. And I'm excited about the growth that's coming and already on its way for Team Canada. Take care.